This is experiment number 9.
It's called Directions. I specifically made this one for this demographic. These are older people that it was at a seniors summer camp, which is kind of interesting. And a friend of mine was teaching there and asked me to do this. It's called Directions. They're pointing to the colors on the game board. And I thought I would have them have a section where they're sitting and standing and moving towards the direction of the game board. I give them a simple instruction: wash your face. Everybody knows how to do that. These people knew each other because they're all at this camp together, so they kind of already had interrelationships. This one, they're eating a sandwich, another move that everybody knows how to do. I made the game board particularly small because I really didn't know what their physical capabilities would be there. Turned out they were much better than I thought.
But that's a good example of how you can adjust based
Exactly. You can adjust based on the age of the group. This one, I wanted one person to go to stand still at X, and then the other person to circle them one time, and then for them to leave. But as soon as she saw her partner, she she left, so the circle wasn't completed. But hey. This was interesting because they had their group hug, and then they had to mobilize as a unit. So you kind of have to figure out how that works.
Did you tell them which way to go, or did you just tell
Yeah,
them to go?
I told them clockwise and counterclockwise.
Okay.
So it's getting more and more difficult to use that instruction because there are no clocks with
The
faces
people,
on
yeah.
them. Now they're having a little conversation because it's like, no, the color's over there. This is people who know each other before. So it's a little bit of a cognitive test also, that they had pointed at the colors and now they have to move as a unit towards the colors.
Remembering
Remembering,
where, because
yeah.
some of them are facing backwards towards that color.
Exactly. So it's really not intuitive at all. It's really not obvious.
So what you have going on here is kind of a discussion, an agreement, and a disagreement of that color. Oh no, this color. Let's go to that one.
Yeah, this direction, that direction, yeah, of where we ought to be going. So it's a bit of indecision. You see the woman on the left shaking her head and then nodding. It's kind of like a backseat driver making comments about which direction is the correct direction. These were absolutely lovely women.
What were their reactions?
They liked it a lot. They
Yeah.
wanted to do it again.
Yeah.
I was told that these people in particular like to drag chairs around. I don't know why, but I thought I would incorporate some chair dragging into the
Choreography of the piece.
Yeah, exactly. And they wanted to learn more about the
Did
whole
you do
thing.
any other experiments with them?
Well, yeah, we did ritual with them.
Mm-hmm.
And the head of the place has, for years afterwards, asked me every year if I would come back.
Mm-hmm.
But it was in Pennsylvania, so it was like a big, long haul to get there
Yeah.
with all the equipment.
Yeah.
And essentially, I wanted to do the experiment to find out how would it be to work with older people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Be a great way to get them up and and moving.
And moving,
without-
these particular older people were in really good shape.
Yeah. Well, also TERP is exciting, so
Yeah,
it's different than exercise where people might be like, ugh,
yeah,
I'm doing this.
yeah.
You know, it has a different tack to it.
Yeah,